mean main experience. That's crazy.
Mistletoe.
Oh, jeez. That's awkward.
It is awkward.
No! Hey girls, it's Friday. So please forgive my flushed and messy appearance, but I just came in from outside. I just walked across campus like 4 times, running errands and such, purchasing things and mailing things and signing up for things and working at things. But I have some free time now. Rachel is not in the room. She is still taking a final, and so I thought I would take advantage of that and do my vlog now, because I forgot to do it on Wednesday afternoon when I usually do it, and then I didn't do it yesterday because I had work, and then that left today. So how has your week been? Good? Last night, Rachel and I participated in our friend Rachel Witt's senior project. She wrote a play called Peace of Mind, and we performed it last night. It was just a staged reading, so there was no costumes and no blocking, and we didn't have to memorize lines. But we each had a character, and we read the script for an audience, and that was pretty fun. I was really excited to get asked to be in the play, and it was really cool. And I really liked it. I thought it was really interesting, really cool. It's about a girl with schizophrenia, so that was nice. Even though schizophrenia is not nice. Whatever. I am really excited because today was the last day of classes, and not only that, but this morning I took the last math class I will ever have to take, ever. And I am so very excited about that, because I do not have a math-oriented mind. I'm not sciencey, mathy. I'm artsy, Englishy, history-y. I do not have that type of way of looking at things and understanding scientifically and mathematically. I'm very creatively oriented. So I tend not to enjoy math classes. I did have some really awesome math teachers in high school, but the concepts and such, I'm not so much with that. So that's exciting. So the semester's over. Next week is finals. My first one is on Monday at 7:30 a.m. followed by a vocal jury, which I have to sing for, and then another final later that day, and then another final the next day, and then there's a day of nothing, and then there's another final, and then I get to go home. So Rachel is really lucky because she gets to leave Monday, and she gets to go to Disney World, and I have to be here till Thursday taking finals and studying and stuff. So that's not very nice. But I'm really excited because Christmas is soon, and I love Christmas, and I get to be home. I talked about this last time, but I don't care. I'm so very excited. Caroline, I'm with you on the editing thing. I am also editing something I have written. It is not the novel I wrote for NaNoWriMo, because, you know, I didn't finish that one, but it is the novel I finished earlier this year, in the fall. It is in this binder. I printed out a copy of it, and I 3-hole punched it and put it in this binder to make it easier to keep track of pages and stuff. But here it is, pages, pages, words, words, words. Much like you, Caroline, I use Post-its to write down my edits the first time through. Hi. What's up?
I'm sorry.
I'm almost done. Okay. Post-it. This one actually says something funny. It says, pick a better last name. This one sucks. And it's right on this page because the last name of this character is crap. So that's my editing process. reading myself. I'm using fluorescently colored post-it notes and leaving them. I finished reading the last Georgia Nicholson book. I was very happy with the ending because she ends up with the person I wanted her to end up with. I don't know, I don't want to give away the ending. Not that either of you guys read the books, but just in case. And then after that, I finished reading Splendor. I got sick, actually, over the weekend. I should maybe talk about that. I got sick. It wasn't like a cold sick, like a normal cold sick with like stuffy nose and sore throat. I just had a really, really bad headache, and like my whole body was achy and sore. So Rachel and I hung out in our room after the dance show Friday night, and we watched It's a Wonderful Life, and that movie was awesome. Hee-haw! And then Friday night I didn't sleep good. I didn't sleep well. Friday night I did not sleep well. I had a fever, I'm pretty sure, so I kept waking up and falling back asleep and being really hot and then being really cold, and it was crap. And Saturday I was icky, and I just had this really horribly pounding headache. The whole body aches went away pretty quickly, but I had the headache until Wednesday, and I was also really, really tired the whole time. I don't know what it was, but I'm glad that it's gone. So I finished reading Splendor. That was a good book too. The ending at first wasn't quite what I had hoped for, but looking back on it, it's actually a really good ending for the series. So that's nice. You should read it. And now I'm reading Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. I'm not that far into it. I kind of like it so far. I might warm up to it more as we move along. But right now she's in Italy, for those of you who have read the book. She travels to Italy, India, and Indonesia over the course of it. And right now I am reading the part where she's in Italy. So maybe I'll start to like it more as I get further in it. Hanukkah starts tonight. Woo! Happy Hanukkah, everybody. The question that you asked, my favorite Christmas movies, probably that old puppet claymation weird version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know the one I'm talking about, where they're like puppets and they're like really cute, and like Burl Ives with the voice of the snowman. So that's my favorite. Followed by A Christmas Story. And my third favorite is Elf. I love that movie to pieces and back. Wait. Rachel, I'll see you in like 2 seconds. And Caroline, I'll see you Monday. Okay, I'm filming. I need to zoom in. Okay. Alright, ready? Okay, we gotta do this. Stop it with the light switch. Let's go! Okay.
That's what we're gonna be talking about. Fine, good.
No!
Alright.
Rachel's here. She just finished her final.
I did.
Was it hard?
It was okay.
That's good.
Yay.
What else? I finished reading, and then a pine cone hits me in the face.
Are you kidding me?
Crazy. Mistletoe. That's awkward.
Turn off the camera.